This is the memory chip industry. And the pattern you're looking at, it's not a glitch, it's not bad luck, it's the single most predictable boom and bust cycle in all of technology. And it's played out on near perfect repeat for 30 years. Prices spike, companies make obscene profits, everyone overinvests, then supply floods in, prices crater, and billions get wiped out. The same cycle repeats after that. But right now, in 2026, the data looks unlike anything the industry has seen before. And the question is this genuinely a new era? Or are we just in the most dangerous part of the same old story? Here's the argument that changes everything. And I want you to think about this carefully. Every previous memory cycle was ultimately constrained by what you might call the human endpoint. You buy one phone, maybe one laptop, perhaps a tablet. At some point, there are only so many humans and only so many devices per human. Demand has a ceiling. Once everyone who needed a device had one, the boom was over. Demand dried up, but the supply kept coming, because of which prices collapsed. But the AI era has done something no previous cycle ever managed. It changed the demand equation itself. Memory is no longer serving a fixed number of humans with a fixed number of devices. Memory, especially HBM, is now a critical input for generating intelligence. Every time you use ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini, every search or every image generation that you make, that's a memory call, which means that AI isn't thinking from scratch. It's pulling billions of numerical model weights out of memory and feeding it into the compute processor in real time to generate the response. The faster and larger that memory, the more powerful the intelligence. In AI, memory isn't just a component, it's the ultimate speed limit. And here's the thing, if memory costs drop and the cost of running a model or inference becomes cheaper, that doesn't mean demand for inference drops. Think about what happens when electricity gets cheaper. People don't use the same amount and pocket the savings, right? They buy more appliances, run more devices, consume more. AI inference works exactly the same way. Every time the cost of running a model drops, the projects that couldn't justify the compute bill suddenly can. Cheaper intelligence doesn't reduce demand for intelligence. It creates entirely new demand that did not exist before. That's the opposite of the gadget cycle, where cheaper memory never made anyone buy a second phone. The ceiling was fixed. With AI, there may be no ceiling at all.